Energy and love to the universal fam. It's the God of Sar Amin Ra. Cosmic salute. I'm back at you, you know what I'm saying, on this journey to consciousness, you know what I'm saying? The phases on your journey to consciousness. We left off on phase 3, which was religion. Now, coming out of religion, you should have a pretty good idea on how on mankind's worldview, I should say. You should have a pretty good idea on that. And with the religions, you got to make sure you take your time and go through all the different religions, and really study those, because you'll learn a lot about history too, you know what I'm saying, through religion. Not only will you get a worldview on how man sees himself on this planet, you know what I'm saying, you'll get a good breakdown on, some of the history, you know what I'm saying, of our ancestors and, people that came before us. And hopefully you should see that man definitely came before religion, But we're not going to spend too much time on that because this is the fourth phase, which is science. Now, this phase right here, this is the fourth phase on your journey to consciousness, and it's science. And this phase is very, very important because science is the only true way that man can understand his place in the universe. So, through the different sciences, you will really elevate in consciousness and gain a solid foundation when it comes to knowledge of self, because you'll have a solid foundation when it comes to knowledge of self, because through science, that's how we know anything. But when I'm speaking of science, I'm speaking about all the different sciences. There's nothing to be left off the table. Every science is up for research, is up for study. Now, I know no one man can study and master every science. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to take the ones, you got to take it one step at a time, and you don't want to deal with astronomy, cosmology, cosmogony, archaeology, economics. Mathematics is a form of science, you know what I'm saying? And, when you get into the archaeology and different sciences like that, you will really learn a lot about history too. So yeah, you want to get into like the quantum physics, the metaphysics, and really dive into science, and for the rest of your journey, you'll be studying different sciences. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the phases that it's like an ongoing process. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, no one person could learn every science, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to choose these certain sciences. Biochemistry, that's another one. All the sciences I named, it's plenty of sciences to study that will be valuable to you, on this plane of existence. But most definitely, all the ones that I named, take note of those and definitely study those sciences if you were trying to gain knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying? Or if you really, trying to reach that higher level of consciousness. Because basically that's all higher consciousness is, it's knowledge of self. So when you hear people say, oh, consciousness means to be aware. Aware of what? You know what I'm saying? The awareness is of who you are. You know what I'm saying? As a being and all that. That's what the awareness is. It's not just, you could be aware that, that I got a phone in my hand and I'm recording this video. I could be aware of that. That's not saying nothing. So the awareness comes from, it's a knowledge of self, knowing who you are. through that knowledge of self, you're able to live a quality of life, and it will rub off on others, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll see you raising your vibration, and they can't help but to raise theirs. So, when we're dealing with higher consciousness, we're dealing with knowledge of self. And through the sciences, you will definitely gain a some very important keys when it comes to this knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely more phases, but like I said, the science phase is an ongoing thing, because science is the only way that man understands his place in this universe. So most definitely dig into all the sciences, and like I said, it's something that I didn't name, and but the ones that I named are definitely crucial, and definitely research the sciences and study the sciences. And I like to build a little bit more about the history aspect, of knowing. That's definitely a part of knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying? Diving into those ancient cultures, and living out the customs and some of the traditions, you know what I'm saying, that the ancestors lived out, because it's like a lot of the information was held back from us, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to us to go back and get that information and bring it forth, you know what I'm saying, in real time. Now, I'm not saying our ancestors was perfect. It's things and customs that they might have participated in that's not relevant to today, but that's where you come in and you able to decipher, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much digest the good and shit out the bad, you know what I'm saying, and move on. But definitely, you know what I'm saying, do your research on your history, take it back as far as you can go. When you're getting into your cosmogony and cosmology, that's pretty much, you ain't gonna be able to take it back no farther than that. And man, so I just wanted to add on with that. That's the fourth phase on your journey to consciousness, which is science. We must study the sciences: economics, archaeology, cosmology, cosmogony, astronomy, mathematics, there's so many sciences, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many sciences. But you definitely want to research and study every science possible. You know what I'm saying? I say choose one and do it one at a time. Take one science and do a thorough research of it, then move to the next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody said that this work was going to be easy, and nobody said that life was supposed to be fun, But at the end of the day, that's where the fun comes in, is the that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And being able to each one teach one according to your level of understanding, things like that, That's fun, you know what I'm saying? For me, going to the club and popping bottles and hanging out and dealing with different chicks, you know what I'm saying, that's not fun to me. For others, that might be fun. But for me, the fun comes in sitting in front of this camera right here and building with the family. You know what I'm saying? My universal family. That's my fun. You know what I'm saying? Studying, researching, and learning different new information. Adding on to Cypher, that's fun to me. You know what I mean? So, man, I just really wanted to add it on with that phase. Very important phase. It's key to your development, and elevating to this higher consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Which is basically just knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm gonna go ahead on and end it out with that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell right beside it. You know what I mean? Leave a comment. Like, you could dislike. Tell me if, I said something that wasn't right in this act, add on, you know what I'm saying? We could build, you know. That's what I'm about, building, adding on. So with that, I'm going to say energy and love to the universal family. It's the God of Sar and Ra. Cosmic salute. Peace.